Hello everyone, I am Pratishtha and today I am going to discuss about Section 11 and 12 of Hindu Marriage Act. Section 11 and 12 of Hindu Marriage Act 1955 provides the concept of void and voidable marriage. Now Section 11 tells about void marriages. A marriage is considered to be void if it doesn't fulfill the conditions of Section 5 of Hindu Marriage Act 1955. Section 11 of the Act had considered marriages to be void, such as number 1, where at the time of marriage any party has a living husband or wife. Suppose there are two parties A and B, where A is husband and B is wife, and A is already having a wife C and B does not have any knowledge about it, then such marriage is considered to be void. Number 2, where parties to the marriage falls within a Sapinder relationship. Sapinder relationship is a kind of relationship where there are two parties such as A and B, where A is husband and B is wife, and they both have some close relationship or blood relationship, which is called Sapinder relationship, and such kind of marriages are considered as void marriages. Number 3, where parties to the marriage come with degree of prohibited relationship. Now there are case laws under this. The first case is Ram Pyari versus Dharamdas. In this case, the Allahabad High Court said that the application for declaring a marriage to be void is not required to be presented by the victim only. Anybody can present application for declaring a marriage to be void. It is not necessary for the victim only to present it. The second case is Leela versus Lakshmi. In this case, it was held that the void marriage does not require any decree of a court. Like if the marriage doesn't fulfill the essential conditions of Section 5, then it is void. Now we will talk about Section 12. It tells about the voidable marriages. A marriage is voidable on either side of the party is known as voidable marriage. It will be valid unless the petition for invalidating the marriages is made. And for invalidating the marriage, the competent court will declare the marriage void under Hindu Marriage Act 1955. The parties of such marriage have to decide whether they want to go with that marriage or they want to invalidate that marriage. Now there are grounds where marriage can be termed as voidable. The first is the party of the marriage is not capable of giving consent due to unsoundness of mind. For example, if there are two parties A and B, where A is husband and the party of the marriage is not capable of giving consent due to unsoundness of mind. For example, if there are two parties A and B, where A is husband and B is wife, and B has given her consent under the condition of unsound mind, then it will be considered as a voidable marriage. The number 2 is the party is suffering from mental disorder, which makes her unfit for the reproduction of her children. Such kind of marriages are also known as voidable marriages. Number 3, if the party is suffering from the repeated attacks of insanity, then this marriage is also a voidable marriage. Number 4, the consent of marriage by either of the parties is done by force or fraud. Number 5, if the parties are underage, suppose the bridegroom is under 21 and the bride is under 18, then this kind of marriages are also voidable marriages. Number 6, if the respondent is pregnant with a child of someone else rather than the bridegroom while marrying, then this kind of marriage is also considered as a voidable marriage. Now, if you want to file a petition under a court for nullity of a voidable marriage, then there are some conditions which need to be fulfilled. The first condition is on the plea of fraud or application of force on marriage, a petition has to be filed before the court within 1 year of a discovery of such fraud or application of force. The number 2 is the allegation based upon which the petition is filed was beyond the knowledge of the petitioner at the time of solemnization of marriage. The number 3 is the petition on such an allegation must be presented in the court within 1 year of knowledge of such facts. The 4th point is no sexual relationship is established after knowing about alleged facts. Thank you.